Welcome to the Mugiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. In today's video, we're diving deep into the mystery behind the Pacifistas, those formidable clones of Bartholomew Kuma. Stick around as we unravel the untold story that connects Kuma's sacrifice, Bonney's cure, and the creation of the Pacifistas. They were first seen in One Piece before the time skip, when the Straw Hat Pirates got to the island of Sabaody archipelago. The crew could see right away that these Pacifistas were copies of Bartholomew Kuma, one of the warlords of the sea. At that time, the Pacifistas were blocking the Straw Hat Pirates' way, which was terrible for the island. To beat just one of them, the Straw Hat crew had to work together as a single unit. People didn't think much about why the Navy had power over these Pacifistas at the time, but once Kuma's goals were revealed, people began to wonder why he would give up his life for a project as evil as the Pacifista project in the first place. Finally, fans of One Piece have been given the truth. Part 1. Kuma's quest for Bonney's cure. Finding out why Kuma chose to be a part of the Pacifista project and how the Pacifistas came to be is important for understanding what Kuma wanted to do after he left the Revolutionary Army. Knowing that Bonney had the sapphire scale disease made Kuma decide to leave this group. It was impossible for anyone, even normal people, to cure this sickness. To find a cure, Kuma chose to look far and wide, and fans could see him go to the same places the Straw Hat Pirates were sent to. Kuma chose to go to the Torino Kingdom in the South Blue. Additionally, he visited Korigana Island, which is where Mihawk later settled down after many years. Then Kuma went to see Herda, whom fans know from Weatheria's appearance. He even went to Tequila Wolf and Namakura Island at the same time. Additionally, Kuma tried to get better at Heracles on Bonney Island, but failed. When Kuma's hope was completely gone, he just happened to run into Dragon. Part 2. Kuma's reunion with Dragon. Not many fans thought that Kuma and Dragon would meet again in One Piece chapter 1099, but that's exactly what happened. In his search for a cure for Bonney's disease, Kuma went on another journey and met up with his old captain. He decided to spend some time on his ship. It was fun for Kuma and Dragon to talk and drink together. The Revolutionary Army had become very strong by this point in the story, and their new leaders were also becoming stronger. Some characters, like Sabo and Koala, couldn't wait to see Kuma again. Fans also got to see the new leaders, like Bello Betty and Morley. Kuma said that he would love to join the Revolutionary Army again, but his companion Bonney would have to be healed first. Dragon could tell that Kuma wasn't having any luck with his plans, which is why he chose to bring up Vegapunk for the first time. Dragon claimed that because he was on the world government-owned island of Punk Hazard, he couldn't have previously brought up Vegapunk. Now, though, because of what Caesar did, Vegapunk has had to move to Egghead Island, where protection was not very good. Kuma would now be able to go to Vegapunk and look for a cure for Bonney. Vegapunk was the only person in the world who could have cured Bonney's illness. That's exactly why Kuma chose to go see this brilliant scientist, and Oda set the stage for the Pacifista project. Part 3. Kuma's deal with Vegapunk. Soon after, Kuma went back to the Sorbet Kingdom and met Bonney right away. Kuma chose to take her to the New World, where the Navy's brilliant scientist, Dr. Vegapunk, was. It took them a while to get to Vegapunk, but they did it in the end. Vegapunk only had to look at Bonney to know that she had a sapphire scale. He told Kuma right away that he could cure the sickness. He would basically use stem cells to heal Bonney of her sickness, which would kill her and start a new life for her. Vegapunk claimed that this process was so expensive that it was comparable to manufacturing a robot. It was clear that Kuma did not have the cash to pay for this. Even though Vegapunk said he would do all of this for free, Kuma knew he had something else to offer him. Vegapunk knew right away that Kuma's impressive stature interested him as soon as he walked through his door. He found out that Kuma was a buccaneer after running a few reports. At this point in the story, he was already looking for a subject for his cloning project. If Kuma agreed to be the target of Vegapunk's cloning project, he would treat Bonney's illness for free. He told Kuma that he had finally found the right person to make copies for his army of clones. This army had to be strong enough to protect the weak and innocent from bad people and also strong enough to defeat all pirates at once. Part 4. The Origin of Pacifistas. Vegapunk offered to treat Bonney for free, and Kuma accepted. He then said that he would even make a deal with the devil to heal her if that was what it took. So, Kuma was definitely curious about what the army would do. He was thrilled when Vegapunk told him that the army would keep the peace around the world. He said that he would love it if one day something he did would bring peace to the world. As a person, he is just a peacenik at heart. Upon hearing this, Vegapunk had a bright thought about what to call his cloning project and chose the name Pacifistas. The main goal of the Pacifistas is to keep the peace around the world and defend the weak and innocent from bad forces. It was for this reason that Kuma gave up his body to be worked on, and it was also how Bonney was healed. Fans know that things don't go the way Vegapunk wanted them to, though. As a result, Saturn stepped in and ordered that Kuma's whole memory be erased. Oda will now explain this and many other things over the next few chapters. Things are getting hot in One Piece, and fans are hoping that Oda can make this already amazing memory even more interesting. Summary and highlights. The Navy created the Pacifistas in One Piece as clones of Bartholomew Kuma as part of a strategy to maintain peace and defend the defenseless and innocent. In order to help find a cure for the sapphire scale disease that Bonney had, Kuma joined the Pacifista project. The Pacifistas were made when Vegapunk, a brilliant scientist, offered to cure Bonney's illness for free if Kuma agreed to be the target of his cloning project. And there you have it, the incredible journey that led to the creation of the Pacifistas. Kuma's sacrifice, driven by love and the pursuit of peace, is at the heart of this revelation. Stay tuned as Oda takes us deeper into the mysteries surrounding Kuma's memory loss and the consequences of Saturn's intervention. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting One Piece content. Until next time, may the Grand Line be ever in your favor. Thank you very much for visiting the Mugiwara Sketches YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our funny sketch videos and anime reviews. Don't forget to subscribe to continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, questions, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again. See you next time, buddy.